As we approach the midpoint of 2025, here are our top 5 racehorses at this point in the year. It was tough up top. Fierceness and or Raging Torrent, they met up in the Met Mile at Saratoga back on June 7th, with Raging Torrent being a nice winner, Fierceness running second. I still tilted slightly towards Fierceness because I think he'll have perhaps a more classic campaign, for lack of a better word, in that I think he may be a little more pointed towards two-turn races, where that's still kind of an unknown for Raging Torrent. Came out of a nice win at Dubai, in the Godolphin Mile, and then followed it up in the Met Mile. You look down the page, though, mostly sprints underneath, so we'll see what he does going forward. He's very talented, and as I say, I could have flipped this up off the Metropolitan Mile, but I went with Fierceness on top. Started the season with a win in the Ali Sheba, Derby weekend down at Churchill, and then went into the Met Mile and ran an okay second in there, so I'm slightly for Fierceness over Raging Torrent. In the third spot is Mindframe. Mindframe's coming out of a win to start the season in the Churchill Downs, at Churchill Downs. Did that in kind of a blanket finish. But more importantly, the horses behind Dead Heat for second was Nisos, who went on to win the Grade 3 Triple Bend. Running fourth in that group was Bookham Dano, who went on to win the Grade 3 True North at Saratoga. So I think Mindframe's off to a nice start in a career that is nice start this season, in a career that's already been very good with 4 wins in 6 career starts in a couple of seconds. Fourth spot, up with White Barrio. Fourth in the aforementioned Met Mile, but came out of a win in the Ghost Zapper just prior to that, March at Gulfstream, and started the season winning the Pegasus World Cup Invitational. The Met Mile at that quirky 1.5 turn configuration up at Saratoga. Last year, White Barrio ran 5th in that race. A couple of years ago, ran 3rd, but followed that up in 2023 with a big win in the Whitney. Went to the sidelines after the Met Mile last year, but came back with a big win. So we'll see. I'm going to look for a rebound for White Barrio. Off of a couple of nice wins in the last 2 starts at a classic distance, we'll put the 3-year-old in the mix, Sovereignty. Probably will be a start or two at least before he faces older and really gets a chance to prove himself on the scene. But I think what we've seen so far says he potentially is going to be a nice player as the year progresses, even when facing older. So there you go. As we reach the midpoint, top 5, 2025. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram. And if you're watching on YouTube, like, subscribe, and comment.